Hello, I'm your host Dick Mowgli, and today on PC Weekly, we're going to investigate our brother John Christian, who is purifying this small, quaint town in central Texas.
Welcome to another episode of PC Weekly. PC Weekly is your source for all politically correct programming from around the U.S., showing off the wonder and effects of being completely politically correct. This episode of PC Weekly comes from a small conservative town in central Texas, known for its people, its progressiveness, its downtown, and lastly, the river on which it sits. This week we talked to the head of the progressive movement here, who has made this place better for all people, all around, John Christian. My name's Dick Mowgli, and welcome to this episode of PC Weekly. The night we arrived, we sat down with Mr. Christian to ask a few questions about his journey into total political correctness.
We are here now with Mr. Christian. Good PC evening, Mr. Christian.
Good PC evening to you too.
Thank you very much. Now, can you tell me a little bit about your purified small town? What was it like before you acted upon the tyranny and horrible bigotness?
It was terrifying. It was full of conservatives that were in the past and can never look into the future.
Is it safe to assume they drove big lifted trucks that emitted horrible gases onto Mother Earth?
Indeed it was.
Absolutely disgusting, I tell you.
Disgusting.
Now tell me, what drove you to purify this town?
It was all the racistness and the bigotry in the people of the community.
If you don't mind me asking, who will you be voting for this coming election?
It would be Hillary Clinton. It is because she recognizes all 63 genders.
Beautiful. Excellent choice. I too will be supporting the alpha female Clinton. Now, what made you go from a bigot to a politically correct ambassador that others may follow as a role model?
It was my liberal arts degree at the University of Texas that my parents paid for. It just opened my eyes that I could see and to check people's unchecked privileges.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner?
She is stunning and brave. She just warms my heart.
Stunning, brave, and beautiful indeed. Now, last question. What is the hardest part about keeping this town politically correct?
Honestly, it is tripping over people's unchecked privileges. I can't even walk 10 feet without tripping over someone's unchecked privilege.
No, that is absolutely horrible. Now, thank you very much, Mr. Christian.
Thank you too.
The next day we got together with John to demonstrate his normal day-to-day purification. With this town being almost completely politically correct, John is down to making 4 people a day check their privilege. We see now as he does it.
Sir, you are offending everyone around here. May you please check your white cis male privilege?
Alright. Hey, does anyone have a Sharpie?
Oh, I do.
Oh, thank you.
Check your unchecked privilege, you roll-calling, eco-killing bigot. You know how many trees you kill per second?
None, but alright, whatever you say.
So Caitlyn Jenner, remember when she won the gold medal in the Olympics?
Yeah, I heard he set the new world record.
No! Did you just misgender Caitlyn Jenner? She is a stunning and brave woman. Check your privilege!
After a long day of privilege checking, we receded back to the cave so we could relax for the rest of the evening. However, what we did not bargain for was the horrendous things we saw the next morning. Our cameraman woke up very early to prepare himself for the day and witnessed the epitome of bigotry and non-progressivism. My cameraman and I immediately confronted John about this pressing issue.
This morning, me and my cameraman witnessed something absolutely horrendous and unacceptable to our normal lives. Our political correctness is being attacked by these people who Mr. Christian let into his town. We have no clue how they arrived or why they're here, but they're here and we must stop them. Mr. Christian, what are you going to do to get these people out of your town?
I will try my hardest to get every unprogressive person out of my town.
We hope you do. For right now, it is not safe to be here when you are politically correct.
I need to stop the So it's logical to confront them. If Hillary Clinton could do this, then why can't I? I'm sure she would support them. I feel so embarrassed to have these horrible white-clothed, cisgendered people with pointy hats in my town. But I will complain on the internet first.
After all the rallying of his numerous followers, it seemed his social media presence wasn't enough to stop the oppressors, and so he had to turn to more physical means.
Hey! Run! Run!
Hey, what was that guy doing running at us? He was really weird. He kept tripping for some reason. It was pretty funny.
Lower the rope.
I do not know why he may be running at us.
We are not doing a single thing wrong. I mean, we're just over here having a good old time.
John realized that Chase would be unwise due to his tripping on privilege, and so he devised a dastardly trap.
Hey, is that a cross?
Man, I wonder why that cross is right there.
I don't know. It seems kind of racist.
Yeah, we should go.
You're right.
With John's trap failing, he resorted to his last option to rid himself of the cisgendered pointy hat men.
There's that weird cross. Yeah, that's super weird.
Let's go get to our bees.
Stop this, white man!
Run!
He's coming! A bee! Oh no, I have tripped, and I cannot swim in all this unchecked privilege.
Welcome to CTPC News. In today's headlines, as of 3:22 p.m. of April 20th, 2016, John P.C. Christian was proclaimed dead in the Rio Pequeño due to respiratory impairment. His body was cremated to assure his white male privilege is tucked away from PC society, in which his ashes are presented to the PC Bros of America. He was loved by none and hated by many. You will be missed, John. Just kidding. F*** you. In related news, the Beekeeper Cool Club had a successful 2-day conference generating over 100 gallons of honey to be donated to a local food shelter that in fact does not need to check its privilege. Thanks for watching.
And so, on that bombshell, this concludes PC Weekly. Thank you very much for watching. We would like to dedicate this episode to our PC brother, John Christian. May he check people's privileges in heaven. Goodbye.